So we've had, I believe, 123 bank failures this year. Some of them, when you read why they failed, it'll say something like, bank held too many foreclosed properties. So it's completely ridiculous that they are not doing more loan modifications, because in almost every case, a foreclosed loan is worse than a modified loan, right? Because that's a comparison. It's not what you're paying to modify a loan. It's a modified loan versus nothing, because that's what a foreclosure is. And so there are certain disincentives in the marketplace that I think caused this to happen. One was you had a huge disconnect between the people that originated a loan, the people that serviced it, and then the people that actually held it. So Countrywide Home Loans, for instance, they would market these loans called 228 loans, which meant the first 2 years you had this low teaser rate of 2%, and year 3 would spike to 10. Well, I can guarantee you this conversation never happened at Countrywide. They never, and when you think about how you get a home loan, you provide all this personal financial data, they ask you some very personal questions, and at some point they'll call you and say, hey, you've been approved for a home loan. Well, they never told a customer, hey, we've looked at your finances, we're going to give you this loan, we know you can pay off the first 2 years, we know you are going to default in the remaining 28, and we're giving it to you anyways. That conversation never took place. And it would give them these loans, and Countrywide would then sell it upstream to Lehman Brothers, to Merrill Lynch, to Bear Stearns, and they were just greedy enough to buy these loans, and that's why they no longer exist. But Countrywide pocketed the commission immediately, so that's a huge incentive problem, where the brokers and the banks acting as brokers just didn't care what would happen 2 years later. So you have all these sorts of incentives that were completely out of whack. And to me, we were watching basically the free market reject Wall Street's version of the free market. I think that's what we saw happen. And now we're trying to rein this in, but it's sort of a little bit late because our economy's already crashed. And hopefully, as we go into future generations, we don't repeat these same mistakes.